Things are about to get a little bit spicy, baby. I believe that today's news is confirmation that James Gunn should not be running that of DC. In fact, he should not be anywhere close to it. Can you believe that Fortnite just banned Peacemaker's iconic dance because it represents Nazi imagery? Ooh, we got to talk about this, ladies and gentlemen, because I feel if this continues, DC would not have anything too savage. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's what we're talking about today. This article is coming from comicbookmovie.com, my preferred site to get my news from. So shout out to them for continuing to bring the noise. It is titled, Fortnite removes Peacemaker's, quote, peaceful hips emote due to apparent Nazi imagery. In last Thursday's episode of Peacemaker, we learned Earth X isn't quite as perfect as it seems. Well, to Peacemaker, it is, because the guy is a racist. Okay, it should not take you that long to recognize your environment, but when you are like you are, trust me, you would not notice any different. All right. In fact, it's downright horrific, as the final few minutes of Ignorance is Chris confirmed that it is the world where the Nazis won World War II. Eagle-eyed fans have noticed that the show's opening credits hint at that through John Cena's dance moves. However, it's proven to be a problem for Fortnite and the peaceful hip emote that was added to the game earlier this month. So basically, a lot of people are not happy with the fact that this is in the game. I'm going to tell you exactly why they feel that way. All right, let's continue. Quote, this is coming from the creators of the game itself. We're disabling the peaceful hip emote in Fortnite as we inquire into our partner's creative intentions in this collab emote, Epic Games wrote on social media. Assuming it's not coming back, we'll issue refunds in the next few days. As you might expect, Fortnite doesn't want players running around flashing a swastika pose every 5 minutes. All right, every 5 minutes. So, I have a question here. I want to ask James Gunn something. I know he's probably not watching this video, but if he is watching this video, James Gunn, what the hell was you thinking, boy? What was you thinking? Why would you do that? And what's crazy about it is, now that I watch the dance, I cannot unsee it. Okay, every time I watch it now, I'll be like, oh, damn. I haven't been watching Peacemaker. Okay, I haven't watched that since episode, 2? I can't even remember if I watched episode 2 or not, but I'm sure I haven't watched it in quite some time because it's not my cup of tea. It's not anything that I would ever enjoy as a DC fan. You know what I'm saying? I have moral values, and trust me, I like my DC to be much more epic than what James Gunn is bringing to the table. But why would you do that? Do this man not know that DC is in the gutter at this very moment? Does this man know that DC does not need the negative headlines? Does he not know that? How is it that he runs DC? Or should I say he's running DC, but he doesn't understand how not to get himself in trouble? All right. He doesn't understand it. Every time you wake up, there's something negative about this DC universe. The ratings is good. The viewership, low. All right. Box office returns for Superman, low. But it was a flop. All right. It was a flop. Okay. Now, here it is. Fortnite has to ban something related to DC while simultaneously giving it a negative headline. What is this man doing to DC? It should not be this hard to stay out of the news in a way that you know damn well the brand cannot afford at this damn moment. Why would you do that? Maybe, just maybe it's because you're so busy trying to tell your story. Okay, I haven't watched Peacemaker season 2 in a while, but I saw the damn videos of the black girl running away from all the white people and stuff like that. I'm like, listen, bro, listen. We don't need all that. Just give us superhero content, okay? We don't want anything about how you personally feel in life. And get this, I don't know if you have any kind of remorse for the black girl running away or the white guys running behind her. I don't know. You say that you're progressive. However, it seems to me that the stories that you tell isn't quite progressive. You know what I'm saying? Peacemaker season 1, his dad is a racist, but guess what? He still loves his dad because that's his dad. He won't even turn his back on his dad because he feels that there's redemption there. Maybe, just maybe, that's the relationship that James Gunn had with his father. Maybe Peacemaker is James Gunn. Maybe he's trying to tell us, I'm trying to get away from all of this. No, the hell you're not. No, the hell you're not. As a black man, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see a black woman running away from a group of white people in 2025. You know what all I have seen so far? Sandra Bland, Trayvon Martin, George Floyd, the list goes on and on. Ahmaud Arbery, the list goes on and on. Okay? I don't want to be reminded of that. All right? It's almost like you're trying to rub it in my face or something. I don't want to see your crap. If you focus on comic books or comic book material, you would not have this problem. Okay? If you're really trying to give us comic book material, you would not run into this problem. See what I'm saying here? See what I'm saying? This is why the guy was wrong for that of DC. He is irresponsible. And I know many people out there are going to say, well, it was intentional. That's the point, you idiot. It was intentional. Now, he has nothing to say about it. Okay? Fortnite is for kids. There's no goddamn way that he should be selling anything of that magnitude to children. Okay? They should not see that type of imagery. That is why Fortnite banned it. It was the wrong choice. And the wrong choices will continue to be made as long as James Gunn is in charge of that of DC. Get him away, ladies and gentlemen. He needs to go as far away as possible. All right. DC needs to be here on Earth, and James Gunn should be on the moon. That's the distance that this man should have between he and DC, at least in my opinion. So goddamn irresponsible, I swear, man. DC better hope that this does not ruin anything that they could possibly have in the future, because they're already on thin ice. All right. Matter of fact, that ice has broken where they're drowning at this very moment. Okay. They're about to hit the bottom of the lake, and that lake is frozen. I'm your boy O. Hopefully you'll watch this video all the way to the end and help you boy out that algorithm. And if you're not subscribed, please be sure to do so. Trying to reach that big number of 100,000 subs. So I'll be highly appreciative you help me cross over that threshold by hitting that subscribe button. Then after that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell, because YouTube absolutely sucks at notifying subscribers that content creators has uploaded videos to their platform. Hitting that notification bell certainly helps. And don't forget to hit that like button to help me out with that algorithm. But in the comments below, let me know, what do you think about this idiot continue to make the wrong moves? And also, do you feel that DC has a future? Let me know in the comments below. And always remember, let's have a bon temps roulette. Thank you all for tuning in to the 4K.